Well, it has to be underscored that the visit by Mr. President was at the instance, at the invitation of the Dutch or the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. And that is very significant because they recognized that there is a new game plan now in Nigeria in terms of creating dynamism in the Nigerian economy, in the Nigerian space, and to actually, reorganize the country along predictable paths of policy. And that means they have taken cognizance of the policy on subsidy removal, for instance, on forex, foreign exchange regime, and also on monetary and fiscal policy, and the tight control being placed by the government on various sectors of the economy in order to create a semblance of discipline and order. And that means countries are now looking for a situation where they can now reap the advantages of these developments in terms of policy. And the Netherlands, as you know, is a very dynamic country in terms of the economy of the country. They are the fifth largest economy in Europe, and also they have a very huge GDP, which is about $1.3 trillion. And their per capita income in the country is 10s or 11s in the world, $69,000 per person, per head. So these are very significant, impressive statistics. And in the area of agriculture, they are a major producer of food and livestock and milk, dairy, and so forth, and processing of agriculture. So all these things dovetail towards the creation of partnership in development to accelerate the development of Nigerian economy. And the Netherlands has been in Nigeria for a long time. So to get back to your question in terms of how this creates an opportunity or dovetails with the Nigerian foreign policy is that, Nigerian foreign policy is predicated on 4 Ds, as the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs enunciated, and one of them is development, one of the 4 Ds. So Mr. President, being the premier foreign policy officer of Nigeria, the foreign policy advocate of Nigeria, the #1 diplomat of Nigeria, it is his duty to sell the country, as it were, by engaging with foreign countries and to expose to them the opportunities that are available in Nigeria in a very credible, sensible, non-flamboyant way, as a statesman should do, to tell them the facts that, look, these are the challenges we are facing in our country, and these are the measures we have taken to overcome or ameliorate those challenges. We want you to join us in order to develop the prospects, the potentials of this country. So foreign policy here is serving the development of the country and entrenching confidence in the country. And I think, you can imagine, from the date Mr. President went to India for the G20 meeting to today, a lot of investments have flown into the country. And I think that is the forward-looking, proactive foreign policy that we should be expecting to continue, towards the, as the administration continues to grow in office and to develop its strategies for engagement. So we think the foreign policy of Nigeria is now posturing towards creating opportunities to invite investments into the country. And I think that is something very important we should not overlook. The other thing is actually, to create a sense of de-risking the country. There is impression out there that Nigeria is a dangerous place, that it is a very high-risk country to come and invest in because of the negative reports. Your earlier program indicated, you spoke about the insecurity in the country. NTA is highlighting the situation, but you're also presenting another version, another narrative that it's not all that's being said. The reality is that people are coming to Nigeria for business, and Nigerians themselves are cultivating this sense of purpose in what they are doing, despite the challenges here and there that we're experiencing. So President going out there whether to the World Economic Forum or the G20 Forum or any other engagement bilaterally, is to assure people that Nigeria is not going anywhere. Nigeria is here, we're developing our country, and we're getting on top of the situation. Yeah.